Welcome. It's Stella here. It's that time of year again. The air is crisp, the pumpkin spice is flowing, and your feed is suddenly full of this one fabric tweed. It looks smart. It feels expensive, and it has an air of sophistication that says, yes, I own a cabin in the mountains. But what if I told you that this symbol of luxury was once the fashion equivalent of a potato sack, and its journey from rugged farm life to the front row of a fashion show is one of the greatest glopes in history? Trust me, it's a story even your grandma will find fascinating. To understand tweed, you have to go back to the Scottish Highlands in the 1800s. This wasn't a fashion statement, it was a fashion necessity. The fabric was originally called tweel, a fancy word for twill, which is just a type of weaving pattern. The real name for it was what you wore to herd sheep. It was so thick and durable, it could practically fend off a wolf. Farmers wore it because it was warm, it was waterproof, and it was so scratchy you'd never get sleepy on the job. No one was taking outfit of the day selfies in this stuff. So, how did this rugged fabric end up in the halls of power? Meet the original fashion influencers, Queen Victoria and her husband, Prince Albert. The couple bought Balmoral Castle in Scotland, and Prince Albert basically said, "This place needs a brand." He created his own custom tweed pattern for all his staff and gamekeepers, turning it into the world's first estate tweed. It was like giving all your employees custom hoodies with the company logo on them, but, for hunting. Everyone in the British aristocracy saw this and said, "I'm totally doing that." Soon, every wealthy lord and lady had their own signature tweed. It became the official uniform for looking rich while pretending to enjoy the outdoors. But tweed's biggest moment was yet to come. And it was thanks to a woman who looked at the corsets of her time and said, "Yeah, no thanks." That woman was Coco Chanel. In the 1920s, Chanel took one look at that stiff, scratchy fabric and saw something no one else did: freedom. She went to Scotland, took some of the rough tweed, and had her team weave it with silk and lighter wool. She transformed it into suits that were so comfortable. You could actually walk, breathe, and sit down in them. Chanel's tweed suit became the official uniform for the modern woman, who was too busy running the world to be bothered with a corset-induced fainting spell. It was the ultimate mic drop to old-school fashion. So, the next time you put on a tweed jacket or a cozy wool coat, remember, it's a ridiculous journey. It's a fabric that's been worn by everyone from farmers to queens. And a rebel designer who said, fashion should be fun. It's a story of comfort and confidence. All thanks to a fabric named after a typo? What's a boring fashion item you want me to give a scandalous origin story to? Let me know in the comments.
If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.